right, Ryan, what's going on out there this week?
Stormy weather and turbulent weather in terms of the winds. We saw some thunderstorms yesterday, even clipping parts of the Albuquerque metro, Grants and Gallup. It was a stormy day yesterday. More of those thunderstorms ahead, which will produce not only the potential of flash flooding, but also some hail and strong winds. Plenty of lightning strikes with yesterday's storms, which were mostly north of I-40. We've mostly remained rain-free to the south, except for a couple light straggling rain showers dissipating near Roswell, and a few rain showers now south of Trementina near Santa Rosa dissipating just to the west of Tucumcari, and more rain showers starting to enter the Gallup area, very cloudy to the north, and a little bit smoky from the Stoner Mesa wildfire there in Cortez, with an air quality alert until 9 o'clock this morning. So please watch out for the reduced visibility. And speaking of reduced visibility, we saw some thunderstorms yesterday producing some rainfall in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, looking at Wheeler Peak, and also some puffy clouds. And we have really cooled off ever since then. You could see in Angel Fire the city lights overnight, but now we can't see that because of a sea of fog. And we're also pretty chilly out there in the 40s, and also in the 40s, Alamosa, 46, 50 in Taos, 72 in Santa Rosa, very mild meanwhile in Alamogordo, 78, 60 in Ruidoso, 70 in Deming. We're at 69 in Albuquerque, 60 Santa Fe, and 59 in Gallup, with a band of showers starting to approach from your west. We'll be only warming up today in the 80s, upper 80s in Farmington, 90s meanwhile in southeast New Mexico, mid-90s as a matter of fact, and upper 90s potentially in Deming before thunderstorms form. Upper 80s for most of the Albuquerque metro, lower 80s in Santa Fe, high 60s and 70s off to the north and east. Very cool and very humid for this time of the year. Some areas will experience below normal temperatures to the north, with a better chance of flash flooding, as the Storm Prediction Center has issued a slight chance of flash flooding from the Santa Fe area all the way through Tucumcari and Raton for today, meaning at least a few thunderstorms are likely going to produce flash flooding with a flash flood watch, including not only the Hermit's Peak Calf Canyon burn scar, but also Red River, Raton, and Trementina all the way through Mosquito. So yeah, we have to watch out for heavy bouts of rainfall. Not only today, we'll likely have more flash flood watches in some warnings as we head in the next few days. Our monsoon meter, a 7 out of 10 today. Storms moving to the east-southeast, and flash flooding again more likely today, with some pockets of hail and strong winds with these storms, which will pop up in the mountains today, in the Gila National Forest around the early to middle parts of the afternoon. Look at these dark beds. That's where we could see some really strong straight line winds and even some hail, potentially near Santa Rosa, Trementina, in the Raton Pass. Some of those storms will approach Albuquerque, so a little bit of a stormier afternoon, as well as in parts of the Gila National Forest. The storms will then move to the southeast overnight, with a band of showers from Gallup all the way near Tucumcari in northern areas, even in the higher elevations of the Sacramento Mountains for tomorrow morning. And speaking of tomorrow morning, East Canyon wind gusts will gust between 15 to 40 miles per hour, or even more in parts of the Sunport area of Albuquerque. And tomorrow, we're likely going to experience flash flooding in Ruidoso, and we're expected to experience that around the Hermit's Peak Calf Canyon burn scar. That high pressure will steer more moisture ahead, with more thunderstorms throughout the end of the week, including the Rio Grande Valley in eastern New Mexico. And the amount of rainfall that we'll see all the way through the end of this work week, we're talking about at least an inch or two in Las Vegas, Mora, Clayton, Raton, and from Santa Fe to Albuquerque, at least a tenth of an inch to an inch locally. Ruidoso, we can have at least a quarter to a half an inch of rainfall, mostly toward the end of the week. And in places like Farmington, we'll likely even get some rainfall, especially later in the week. And then late in the week into the weekend, we'll start to heat up and dry out. Once again, Alamosa in the 70s today. Some areas in the high elevations may not even get out of the high 60s. Chinle, Cuba, and Grants, 80s in the short term, and high 70s and low 80s on Wednesday, even in Farmington, Glenwood, Silver City, Alamogordo, Las Cruces, 90s in the short term. Fewer storms in southern areas compared to your northern neighbors, but will cool off on Wednesday. Wednesday, the coolest of the week for most areas. Ruidoso to Cloudcroft, still very mild between 70 and 80, 90s in Carlsbad, but will cool off ahead. In Las Vegas and Mora, Tucumcari and Raton, temperatures around normal today, below normal ahead, with storms including Santa Fe. Turn around, don't drown. That's a good piece of advice to watch out for those storms producing flash flooding in low-lying areas. And from Moriarty, Cedar Crest, to from Rio Rancho, Belen, and Albuquerque, storms very likely this afternoon. Gusty East Canyon winds tomorrow morning. The stormiest of the week, Wednesday, low 80s. So, yeah, a big reprieve from the heat.
Yeah, it'll be a great day to kind of turn down the swamp coolers, turn them off for a little while, crack the windows, enjoy that fresh air.
Yeah, we'll take the rain, and as long as we're safe out there, it'll be a welcoming thing. We need the rain.
All right, thanks, Ryan.